I got cheated on while pregnant. My ex-fiancé cheated on me when I was about 6 months pregnant. At the time, I was working as a restaurant manager. I took a week off work and flew to Europe, where I grew up, to see my family for the first time since becoming pregnant. I wanted to visit before I got too far along to travel comfortably. When I came back home, I found a facial scrub in my shower that definitely didn't belong to me. My stomach dropped. I immediately asked him about it, and he denied everything. He acted like I was imagining things and even suggested it might have been mine. I knew it was. I was devastated. I spent most of that day trying not to break down at work. That night, I asked him again. Instead of answering, he got angry and turned the situation around on me, accusing me of not trusting him. I was heavily pregnant and already emotionally exhausted, yet somehow I was being made to feel like the problem. Eventually, I stopped pushing. Deep down, I believed I knew the truth, but if he wasn't going to be honest, arguing wasn't going to change anything. I decided to focus on my pregnancy and preparing for my son. Fast forward to 1 month after giving birth. I was involved in a car accident. Thankfully, nobody was injured and I wasn't at fault, but my car was totaled. Suddenly, I had a major decision to make: spend thousands of dollars on a new vehicle and continue building my life in the United States, or finally leave the relationship and move back to Europe with my son. For some reason, buying another car felt symbolic. It felt like a commitment to staying. If I bought a new vehicle, I was choosing to put down roots and move forward with the life I had built there. About a week later, he came home from work, and I sat him down. I told him, I'm not spending thousands of dollars on a new car while carrying doubts about our relationship. If you're not willing to be honest about what happened, I'd rather sell my belongings and leave. The look on his face said everything. He thought enough time had passed and that I had forgotten about it. That's when he finally admitted the truth. What hurt most wasn't just the betrayal itself, it was when it happened. During my pregnancy, I experienced complications that made things physically and emotionally difficult. I was in and out of the hospital, constantly worried, and doing everything I could to keep our baby healthy. It was one of the times in my life when I needed support the most. 3 months later, I packed my things, took my son and moved back home to Europe. I've been a happy single mother ever since. Leaving was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I'm incredibly proud that I found the strength to do it. I don't believe anyone deserves to be betrayed by the person they're supposed to trust most, especially during such a vulnerable time in their life. He's still the father of my child, and I've never tried to come between them. But while he gave me the greatest gift I've ever received, our son, he lost my respect the moment he chose to betray my trust. Looking back now, I have no regrets. Choosing myself and my son was the beginning of a much happier chapter in our lives.